This is Michael Terrace with Michelangelos Services Inc. We're performing a video sewer inspection through the 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout. It is right next to the porch area, and this should be well marked. Maybe put something over it, a decorative stone or something, because it's very, very important not to lose. If you have wood chips over it, you can lose it, and then if you do have a stoppage later on in time, it's going to be very difficult to find. We are at 3566 City Terrace Drive, Los Angeles, California, and it is December 3rd, 2025. We're going to zero out our camera monitor right at the opening so we get a good accurate reading. And we're going to begin running through. We're in ABS plastic now. Underneath the house, everything appears to have been replaced and is ABS plastic and appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, which is as good as it gets without being brand new. Yeah, push through and try and get all the way out to the city sewer. Have a joint here, and it does transition to vitreous clay right here. We're only out about 10 feet. So it transitions to vitreous clay. Vitreous clay is very susceptible to tree roots and such and cracks. So we're going to take a look. We do have a minor crack from what it looks like right at the top of the vitreous clay at about the 11 o'clock area. We've got a small crack there where it joins the ABS plastic, and it's kind of shifted a little bit where you can see the face of the pipe and the coupling on the left hand side. And continue to run in. Next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Some cobwebs at the top. Okay, we do have some root intrusion, and we have a break. Looks like we have a crack. There's a couple cracks at about the 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock area in the face of the vitreous clay, and looks like we have a break over at about the 3:30, 4 o'clock area on the camera with some root intrusion. That is definitely going to have to be fixed. See what the rest of it looks like. Roots are growing down the line. We only had the short piece so far. Got about 10 feet of vitreous clay, and then we transitioned back to ABS plastic. Got some stuff swirling on the camera monitor, and that is sewer gases coming from the city sewer. And that's why you have P-traps and such under sinks and built into the toilet to keep those sewer gases from coming back into the house. They are very toxic. So we're going to continue to run out. Got an ABS joint here. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Running down toward the street. Now we're going to make a turn here. Got a whole lot of overpour on glue right there on the joint below us. Shouldn't harm anything. It's just overpour on glue. That's quite common. Putting ABS plastic together. Again, we got some overpour on glue on the next joint. The joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. And then we're going down to what appears to be the increase, and we'll double check that at 45 feet. That increases, I believe, to 6-inch vitreous clay, which is going out toward the city. And it looks like it shifted a little bit. You can see the whole face of the pipe, especially on the right hand side. It wasn't aligned real well when they put the coupling together. I'm going to push out now. Take a look at the rest of this. And we've got a major offset right here. You can actually see the rocks and everything else underneath that. You may have a very difficult time trying to get past this. We're going to pause for just a moment. We're going to locate this area. This is a major issue right here. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we've marked this area at approximately 6 foot 1 inches deep, and it is right up against the fence, inside the fence line on the property. Just try and see if we can jump over this. Might be pretty difficult, but I'm going to give it a shot. Try and get some water running. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to pull back from here, and I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras out. I'll try a larger camera. Has a little thicker cable on it, and see if I can get lucky, get over this area. So we're going to pull back now. We've marked this area at approximately 6 foot 1 inches deep. We're still on the property. We're still in 4-inch vitreous clay. Got a little chimney here, a little drop. And we've got the other shift right there. Got another offset. That one's not nearly as bad as the one that we marked. Got a little bit of ABS plastic coming back up. The ABS plastic all appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. I'm going to pull back to that one area where we have the root intrusion in the clay, and we can see the break. Okay, we have some root intrusion growing down the pipe, and that's where we have the crack and break in the pipe. We're going to go ahead and shut the water off. We're going to pause for another moment, shut the water off so we can see this a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to continue to pull back, mark that area out. Pause for a moment, change cameras, and see if we can get past it. Okay, we've hooked up our large camera, and now we are back at the clean out by the front porch area. We're going to try and insert our camera, zero out our camera monitor, see if we can get past that offset with the large camera. The cable is a lot stiffer than what the Mini is. Just going to push out to that area, see if we can jump it. Right at about 45 feet or so. Okay, past that little offset. Now we're coming up on the next one. Let's see if we can jump this now. Okay, we're going to turn on some water. We're going to pause for another moment, turn on some water, and see if it'll help us. Okay, we're going to attempt to get out past this point, which I don't know that we can because of the offset. Just wanting to go right to the bottom of the offset. Okay, we're just going to pull back. We can't get past this point. So we're going to pull back and we'll try something else if we can. Pause for a moment. Okay, we're going to try and put on what they call a skid ball. It'll raise the camera up, maybe help it slide over, get it over that offset, we'll lock it in. It doesn't come off. Okay, it's locked in, and hopefully we can get through all the joints. Might be kind of tough because we had a hard time just with the camera to get through a few spots, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, we'll give it a try again. Just going to push through. There. Okay, this is our area. See if we get lucky, we'll get past it. And we're still hitting. We're still way below that center line where it's offset. The camera won't just bounce. Even with the skid ball on there, it won't go past. That's just offset too much in the camera. Oh, no. Looks like I almost went past it. Pushing. Even with the water on, can't seem to push to come over. Skid ball is just still getting hung up. Yeah, skid ball stuck. Shit. Okay, we're gonna pause for a moment. That skid ball is stuck. Yeah, we got our camera loose. It got stuck pretty bad. So we're not gonna attempt it again. We had a bearable time trying to pull it out. The skid ball is getting stuck. So this area is going to have to be excavated and repaired before you can examine the rest of the line. So we're going to pause for a moment. Yeah, I don't know if you want to. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
So a lot of that.
And that's right. It's right at the fence.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of that water will be going into the ground. What it is those pieces of clay are so tight that it can't shift anymore because it's kind of like locked in.
Yeah.
But we get enough earth movement,
Yeah.
then it can just pop.
But
Pop
fixable.
itself.
Yeah, eminently fixable.
It's just, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anything's fixable.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I've seen a whole lot worse.
Yeah. I was telling her, you got to hear this story very quickly. So, the Great Water Line out from the house to the street.
Yeah.
Beautiful 60.
Okay, I'm going to pull the camera back now, and I'm going to mark the last ABS plastic joint coming back toward the house, so we know where the best place would be to pull a line from. We'll see how long this is. Maybe even do a spot repair. Well, no, it's not that long. So here's still, now we're back in clay. So it wouldn't be worth it to do a spot repair.
So we'll do
on
the,
that
so the
joint.
trenchless
So
is
it's better
really
to
the
do a
best thing.
trenchless.
Yep, understood.
Do it all the way. Then you've got a whole line you don't ever have to worry about again.
Especially because there's the tree right there in the middle, and that tree's so beautiful.
We are
And it doesn't sound
approximately
like
9
basic
feet out
controls and-
where our ABS begins. Okay, I would pull from the first joint. Okay, so we would pull a new trenchless line from the clean out area all the way out. So that will conclude our video sewer inspection for now. That area needs to be fixed out by the fence before we can inspect the lateral in the street. That will conclude our video sewer inspection. Thank you.